The PENfriend 3 has arrived. Now you can listen to talking books on the move, in buses, trains, airplanes, in the garden or at home without being tied to a computer. Whenever you switch off the pen and later switch it on again, PENfriend 3 remembers where to continue from. Transfer any talking book from memory sticks, Daisy CDs, and even the new Daisy downloads. To install a new book, first visit PENfriendLabeler.com. Click the Software tab and then click the Download button. Label Manager will be installed in your Windows computer. Then, open Label Manager and up comes the screen. Select the graphics interface. There are a number of tabs here on the left. The first tab is called Pen Files. Click here to see all your recordings made on the PENfriend labels. It is a good idea to back them up from time to time, and backup copies all the recordings onto your hard disk. Sometimes you may want to save music, birdsong, speeches on specific labels. The third tab, Add Files, helps you to link an audio to a specific label with its unique number. But this video is about adding a talking book to PENfriend 3. I'm afraid it won't work with PENfriend 2. Click Talking Books and there are two blank columns. One specifies existing talking book files on your PENfriend and the other will list all the files in the new book you want to listen to. In this case, since PENfriend 3 is new, there are no books currently loaded. So let's get started. First, connect PENfriend 3 to your computer using the USB cable and watch out for the red cross on the PENfriend icon at the bottom left corner. Once this is replaced by a green tick, you know that the PENfriend is connected. Now, add your first book. I've already copied Sense and Sensibility from my memory stick to my hard disk. It's always a good idea to transfer books from your hard disk since this is much faster. Most books are very large in memory, so transferring from the hard disk is the most efficient way. The files are all loaded up in a sequence, Chapter 1, Chapter 2, 3, 4, etc. And when I click the red Transfer to PENfriend button on the right-hand corner, the files are being copied and pasted to PENfriend. This can take 6 minutes or more, so please be patient. You can always check that the files are being transferred by watching the rotating pebbles next to the Please Wait icon. Once all the files are transferred, you can see them on the first column. Unclip the USB cable and see the icon turn to the red cross again. Then play back in the usual way shown in a separate video. Let's listen.
Sense and Sensibility by Jane Austen, Chapter 17. Mrs. Dashwood was surprised only for a moment at seeing him, for his coming to Barton was, in her opinion, of all things the most natural.
The RNIB is launching the Daisy library of all their talking books, each downloadable as a zip folder. So, by clicking the Zip Format button on the top right-hand corner, you can easily transfer Daisy books from the web. First, as before, connect PENfriend 3 and then download the zip file. No need to open, just click once to copy the single zip folder onto your C drive. This will speed up the transfer process. Then, Label Manager will automatically unzip the files and show them in the second column. In our case, this is The Trial of Roger Ackroyd by Agatha Christie. The program reminds you to be careful since Sense and Sensibility will be replaced. Say yes, and the transfer process starts again. When a message appears that the process is complete, unplug USB cable and listen again, but this time to
The Murder of Roger Ackroyd by Agatha Christie, read by Hugh Fraser. Chapter 1. Dr. Shepherd at the Breakfast Table. Mrs. Ferrers died on the night of the 16th-17th September, a Thursday.
PENfriend3 plays back one book at a time, but it cannot navigate like Daisy players do. However, every time you switch off and later switch on the pen, PENfriend3 will remember exactly where to continue on from. PENfriend3 has many uses. You can record your voice in over 2,500 re-recordable labels to identify objects such as CDs, foods, frozen foods, your clothes, and even plants in your garden. You can also listen to music in MP3 format, and you can listen to a talking book one at a time, as shown in this video. Families with VI members can share picture books, over 70 titles in many languages, where every page is spoken, and importantly, where you can leave your voice recorded on every page for others to enjoy. I hope that you found this video useful, and we'll tell you more about the coming RNIB Daisy Book Library.